to welcome everybody out. Thanks for coming out tonight. It's we got a lot kind of go over with the Ride for Life stuff. So first off, I want to thank everybody that came out to last month's ride. It's 9 Mile Canyon, and then the next day we did White River. Matt, we had a pretty good turnout. We had I think 17 machines with us. So Friday we did 9 Mile Canyon. It was a really good ride, but it was hot. Just a word of warning: if you ever want to go do 9 Mile Canyon, do it like earlier spring or later in the fall.
Yeah.
Because when we were up high, it wasn't bad, but you know we were up 9,500, 10,000 feet, and we dropped down to 5,000 feet in about 99 degrees. So, but it's a beautiful ride. Brett Stewart just cut in a new trail that comes out of the Avinequin campground there. It takes you around and connects you up with the Argyle Canyon Road, and it's a 62-inch trail, but it's a blast. I mean, he did a fantastic job of cutting it in. It's all part of the new Badlands Trail system. A lot of the trails have been there, but now this is something that he's been working on for the better part of 20 years. And he's finally gotten the approval of it. When you do a project like this, it's really hard because you've got so many different entities. You've got Duchesne County, you've got the Forest Service, you've got the BLM, you've got Carbon, part of it's in Carbon County. So you're trying to get everybody together and working, and you just about get approval, and then the Forest Service changes their land manager. So you basically start all over. So this has been a 20-year project of his that is finally, he's got the better part of it marked now. The trails, or the better part of it has been marked. We're still waiting for a couple of NEPA studies for one of the trails he wants that he has to cut in. That'll eventually make a 90-mile loop, take you from Argyle Canyon, or from 9 Mile Canyon, back up around and loop back up around. So it was a great ride, a lot of fun, a lot of terrific scenery. 9 Mile Canyon, a lot of Indian petroglyphs in there. If you ever get the chance to go, it's pretty amazing because they're just right along the side of the road. You don't have to go off and look for them. It's everywhere you look, they're there. So, and then the ride we did Saturday, we went north on the Indian Reservation, or Reservation Ridge, excuse me. Dropped down White River over to Soldier Summit, and then we cut back around the left-hand fork of White River, come around Willow Creek Ridge, drop down Timber Canyon as far as we could before we run into big washouts. That's where the Dollar Ridge fire was last year. And they had a big mudslide right after they got the fire out. They got the huge rainstorm in there, and it got a big wash in the road, so you can't make it all the way down to the Strawberry River pinnacles. And about the day after we got back, they had another flood up there and did some more damage up there. So, but it was a good ride, terrific ride. The Saturday's ride was nice because we were all up, 9,000-10,000 foot elevation all day long. So it was pretty cool. So. Just a heads up, next month club meeting will be held at Make-A-Wish building. I forget the exact address. It's on Winchester, 777 East Winchester Drive.
Is that still the
Second Monday of the month, yep. And it'll be at the Make-A-Wish building, where we will present them with our final check from the Ride for Life this weekend. Also, we will start nominations, taking nominations for club officers next year for president, vice president, and all the board members. So, who wants to run for president? Bill? Yeah. It's your turn. No, seriously. So yeah, just be aware that next month's meeting, and we'll get it posted, we'll create the event, but next month's meeting will be at Make-A-Wish, it won't be here. Which brings me to the Ride for Life. First off, I want to say thank you to all the volunteers that come out this weekend to help do the pre-ride marked trail. The ones that went over and helped stuff packets, get everybody, the riders packets all put together with shirts and all their swag and stuff in there. It was a pretty good day for the pre-ride. It wasn't very hot, we started out, it was like 62 degrees in the morning when we started out, and we were finished up about noon, and it was probably about 80 degrees or so about noon, so it wasn't bad. The trail this year is in really good condition. There's no major washouts anywhere going through Hastings Canyon. It's all very smooth. So far, the trail isn't powdery, flour, dry. So, I mean, the stretch from Dell to Hastings, yeah, that's always going to be that way. But the rest of it is not. It's in pretty good condition for right now.
Did anybody test the sand? Are we going to be?
We sent a couple people out, and the salt before you get to the first berm they were sinking in mud. I think Frank's going to go out. He's going to try to go out Friday and check it out beyond that and see. It's supposed to be dry all week. I don't think we're supposed to have any rain. So, you know how that salt is. It can. Oh yeah. No. Trust me. If it's muddy, we will not allow people on the salt. The last thing I need is 100 and some odd machines stuck in the mud.
Yeah, but $40 a toll, that's...
Yeah.
Raise a lot of money for Make-A-Wish, huh? Yeah, that's what it'll be. If you get stuck in the mud, it's $20. 40 to Make-A-Wish.
Hey, make it 70 and do it.
So just curiosity, how many people are signed up for the ride? For the cool. So, I don't know what our rider count is right now. I think we're somewhere in the neighborhood of.
Right around 120 right now.
We're sitting around 120 riders, so that's not bad. That's pretty decent. So it's yeah, Friday night. We will be out if you want to come out and camp there, at Grantsville at the Deseret Peaks. Sorry, my brain is fried. Deseret Peaks Complex. We'll be staying out there Friday night. So, if you want to come out and stay, so you don't have to get up early and drive out there. Registration will be starting at 6 o'clock in the morning. So.
Or just come out for dinner?
Yes, you can come out for dinner, Megan.
I'm making the dinner. I better be there. Yes, sir.
No, so yeah, so we have dinner out there and stuff. So if you want to come out and camp and just enjoy each other's company. So yeah, but what time will dinner start?
7.
7?
Between
6 and 7?
When it's done.
So,
I was planning for 6, but he's actually doing the cooking and just doing all the prepping, and he's not really sure it's going to be done by 6, so somewhere around that time frame.
it's all good. It's all good. I understand. And I hear we're having Dutch oven chicken. So,
And
rolls and salad. Cool.
bring your own drinks.
Yep. I'll have a cooler full of drinks out there. So, drinks and water and stuff, so don't need to worry about that. If you're partaking of alcoholic beverages, yes, you need to bring your own.
And Harris.
Our Wish family will be riding with us this year. It was kind of up in the air whether they were or weren't going to ride with us, and they finally decided that they were going to ride with us. Put me into a tailspin because all the four-seater side-by-sides that everybody sold their demos, and I didn't have anyone to use, so I put it out there on Facebook, and a guy named Brett Hermanson, he owns Van Gogh's Bodywork in Sandy, was very gracious enough to lend us his Can-Am Max, X3 Max 4-seater for them to use. So, you know, big hand to him, and it was greatly appreciated. So, like I said, registration will start at 6 o'clock sharp in the morning. We will have coffee out there if you want coffee. Kyle will be selling breakfast burritos and breakfast sandwiches out there, and all that money that he makes off of those, he sends that to Make-A-Wish. So if you're hungry, there will be breakfast there.
Redundant question, how much are you selling them for? I don't remember.
$3 a piece or 2 for $5.
For you, it's $10.
Or extra chicken.
Always. You're my favorite.
Your favorite shit too.
So we will have. Who's our color guard this year?
Patriot Guard.
Patriot Guard will be our color guard for the presentation of the flag, and we will have the Wish family there. Representatives from Make-A-Wish will be there to kind of give a presentation in the morning. Chris Haller from Utah State Parks OHV will be there with us. He won't be riding with us, but he'll be there in the morning to help send us off. Hopefully we will have some media coverage there. I've not heard back from anybody, but Chris Haller has sent it out to 140 people so from the media, so hopefully we'll get some mainstream media coverage there. It's about time that the general public sees what good the off-road community does. Because, you know, basically the only time we hear anything is if somebody's gotten hurt on an ATV or a side-by-side. So it's about time that they see, you know, this is our 35th year. And I can't say for certain, but I'm going to guess that we are probably the longest continuous running OHV charity ride in the nation. It started back in 1985, was the first year. I mean, the club was officially founded in 1984. The next year they created the ride. Originally started out for muscular dystrophy. I think this is our 11th year for Make-A-Wish. 11th or 12th. The previous 11 years, we've donated over $500,000 to Make-A-Wish.
It's 14.
Anyway, all that money stays here for Utah kids. It doesn't go anywhere else in the nation. It stays here. So, you know, that's good. That's what we want to see. We want to help the local people. That's what we're all about. We want to be on the road, on the trail, leaving by no later than 8:30 out of the complex. So please get there early, get your registration packets, and get your machines lined up and ready to go.
Are we going to be in the west end of Desert Creek?
Yes, we'll be on the west end of the Deseret Peaks complex. So as soon as you pull in off on the highway, you'll see us over there. We'll have our trailers. I'll have my Utah ATV Association flag up. You can't miss us. So we're on that end. Yeah, like I say, come in, get your registration, get your machine unloaded, ready to go, get it lined up. Full of fuel, Kyle. Kyle's good on the way out. It's coming home. It's like, oh, I can make it back. No, wait. Does everybody hopefully have their hotel rooms reserved and that? If not, get that call made. I know a lot of they were supposed to cut off the discount August 1st, but I know people have been signing up as late as yesterday, and they're still getting the room discount, so that's good. His room's taken care of. Get your luggage. When you get there, get your luggage. We'll have a table set up there by the prize trailer, the big enclosed trailer. We will have tags, red tags and zip ties. Get your name put on the tag and zip tie it to your luggage. That way, on the return trip, we guarantee that your luggage will make it back. If it does not have the red tag on it, it may or may not make it. We lost one person's luggage a couple years ago. It somehow got separated from the main pile of luggage when we left the hotel, and so it never made the return trip. So if it's got that red tag, we'll find it. So make sure when you get there, you get your luggage over there to the trailer and get the tag on it, so we don't lose anybody's luggage again. From there, we head out. I understand that we're taking an alternate route.
Looks like it. I'm going to meet with Grantsville's mayor on Friday again and make the final decision. It looks like we're going to have to go to the Maverick, we'll go west, and then we have to go north to Clark Street and follow it back onto 138.
Okay.
They're doing construction on National Main Street.
All right.
And last week it was back and forth, zigzagging.
Okay.
We're on four-wheelers.
Really? We're making a fun night now.
They're stopping and all the machinery. It's better to just keep everybody together.
Yeah. So, and for first timers, we are escorted by search and rescue, Twila County Search and Rescue, and sheriff. So nobody's going to get separated from each other. We're all together. And then so we'll make an alternate route through town. They'll get us there. However, when we cross over Rocky Point at Teddy Bear, that's going to be a very quick stop just to gather everybody up. So then from there we make our way around to Dell, where we make our first major stop, and we'll be there for probably half hour, 45 minutes. Even though we went out pre-road yesterday at Mark Trail, we always get people that like to go out and pull our markers. Well, when we get to Dell, we send a lead crew out to re-put up any markers that have been pulled out. And again, if this is your first year, the trail is very well marked. We've put up anywhere where there's a questionable spot, you're going to see an X that says danger. When you see that, please slow down. Especially when after we make the crossing from Dell towards Hastings, you go down that road and there's an S turn there that jumps up on you very fast. I mean, so we've got it well marked with the danger. Please get slowed down, because if you miss that S turn, you're Supermaning it into the side of the hill of, you know, on the other side of the wash. So just be aware of it. And again, the trail's well marked. It's going to be dusty. That's the dustiest part of our whole ride is right across that section. You don't have to ride somebody's dust cloud. Hang back. Stay back where you can see. You know, let them get ahead of you. From what I've seen on the weather, it's probably going to be a little windy on Saturday, which is not a bad thing. It'll help clear that dust out of there faster. So, and then from there, like I say, we make our way over Hastings and down over to Knowles. The lunch stop will be at Knowles. This year we do have shade provided to us. Rocky Mountain ATVs coming out and put up their big 20 by, I think it's 20 by 20 awning. And then they've got a couple, they call it their super dome, and then they've got 3 or 4 10-foot. So we will have shade there for lunch.
So bring chairs.
Yeah, so bring chairs, because we don't have chairs for everybody, and we will not allow anybody's machines in that area. It will be flagged and roped off. So we don't have people driving through while somebody's trying to eat their hot dog. You know, nothing like a gritty hot dog for lunch. And we got a couple other activities there. I think Rocky Mountain may bring out some giveaways and stuff. Kyle, are we going to have your PA and stuff there?
Yes.
So, music or anything?
Yes.
Okay. So, that's something new we've not done.
Frozen t-shirt contest.
Oh yeah, we have a frozen t-shirt contest. You we have shirts that are literally frozen, balled up in a ball and frozen. And you buy them. Hello. You buy them, I think it's $20 for the shirt. And then you have a contest. Whoever gets it put on first wins the prize.
It's going to be extra grand prize raffle ticket.
Couple
I
extra.
think a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, some extra grand prize raffle tickets. So, and the grand prize tickets are worth $50 a piece. So, we've also got this year that's new. We're doing, it's a find the sign. We've got 3 Can-Am X3 RC cars that we're giving away. There's 5 signs that you'll have to find along the way and take a selfie of you and the sign. And then when you get out there, the last sign is in Wendover, correct? So when you get out there and get that picture, then you'll give them to Bill Zumwalt. And
Don't get extra tickets. Don't get extra tickets. if
you'll
you
get
do
extra
that.
tickets. You can buy tickets for the raffle for how much? For
Yeah, you had to ask. 12 for 10, or 25 for 20.
12 tickets for $10 or anyway, check Facebook on that.
Yeah, 6 for 5.
It's 6 for $5.
$1 for each, 6 for 5.
Take it up so you can read it.
Also currently going on as we speak on the Bidding Owl. We have an online auction going on right now. I know there's some of the stuff that was on there has already been sold. There is a beautiful handmade table made out of a whiskey barrel or wine barrel. It's there. It's made by one of our members, Chris Dallin. That's on there. There's some items going to be added. There's the person that won the Big Bubba's trailer last year did not use it, so they're putting it on the auction. There also is a set of, if you know anybody that has a Can-Am Maverick 4, there's a brand new set of PRP seats and bases. I mean, these are it's worth about $2,000 with all that's there. They will be on the auction. The front seats are universal. They can fit any machine. You just have to buy the different bases, but the rear seats are for the Maverick only. So, but it does include all the mounts for them. So, if you know anybody that owns one, go and get on there. And the link is on the Ride for Life Facebook page. I mean, this is something new that we've done this year. We're trying to, you know, whatever we can do to increase our donation to Make-A-Wish. There's obviously, we found some bugs that we have to work out of it. It's a learning process. So, does anybody have any questions that they need answered specific to anything?
Make sure you get gas and some.
Oh yeah. Whenever we have a gas truck that goes with us, so when you get to a stop and if you're going to need gas to make it to the next stop, please get that first, especially at the lunch stop. So, you know, so that the people there that are doing the pumping the gas and that, they can get a break. We don't have to worry about when we're ready to move to the next, you know, leg of the journey. Everybody's saying, "Oh, I need gas still."
If you're in line for fuel and these guys come up that are wearing the yellow vest and they butt in line, don't get mad. There are safety guys, there are guys that are out ahead of it. Let them get their fuel and be on their way.
They come in last, they leave first.
Yeah, any of the support riders coming in, you know, they're not trying to be rude and butt in front of anybody, but they do have places that they need to be, and so they're going to come in and they're going to get their fuel first, and just, you know, understand, work with us on it. So after we either cross the salt or take the old highway, when we gather up before we go into Wendover, the fuel truck will be there. Get fuel then, because nobody will be fueling up Sunday morning. We started that last year, and that cut about an hour's time off of us getting out of Wendover Sunday morning. So yeah, you know, and I guarantee you probably everybody there is going to need fuel to get back across the salt back to Knowles. So get your fuel as soon as you come across there, because again, there will be no fueling up Sunday morning. When we get to, yeah, we try to get better stuff for breakfast on Sunday morning, but what they want us to pay is just, yeah, it's so.
Suck it up till you get a hot dog.
Embrace the suck.
When we get to the hotel, you come in the main lobby there. There will be a table set up that has everybody's room. Keys will be at that table. Your luggage will be piled right there by the table. So come in, check in, get your luggage and that. You don't, unless there's an issue, there should be no reason to have to go to the hotel desk. Everything should be right there. So Sunday morning, the raffle will start. Laura?
I'm sorry, what?
Sunday morning raffle start 7:30 sharp?
Yes.
Okay. The doors will be open at 6. So you can come in, get your raffle tickets, your cup of coffee, try to get yourself woke up. So,
Catch a fast nap while you're waiting.
yeah, after you come and get your raffle tickets and that, you can take a nap till it gets started. Corey is going to be our MC again this year. Yeah, he skipped out on us last year. He dodged us.
Couple years.
Oh, and if he makes fun of your last name, it's because he can't
Can't say it.
He can't say it.
Yeah.
It sounded out.
Tatonka.
To Tonka.
Just, yeah, the little tag you get that goes on your bike, we call them your toe tag number. Lovingly, hopefully we never have to honestly have it be a toe tag number, but put that on your raffle tickets.
There, yeah, go buy a stamp that's got your name on it.
Yeah,
So it's legible.
some of us have stamps that we use for our raffle tickets. If you don't write legibly, it's a lot easier for Corey to read the toe tag number than somebody's last name, and he's kind of challenged anyway when it comes to reading.
We have extra readers for him.
Yeah, I got several pair I'll bring.
I got a couple.
No, I got somebody that needs like a fifth grade education.
Speaking of that toe tag number, that will be in your packet with a zip tie. Make sure that gets put on your machine. That is there for your safety and for search and rescue. If something should happen, there is an accident, somebody gets hurt, we can look at that number and we know who you are. So,
Identify your body.
You're
So-
made that bad.
you know, and that way, you know, it helps these guys. It gives all the they'll have all the pertinent information. If there's anybody has any medical conditions, they should have, you know, access to that information. So that is there for your
You're
own
on the
safety.
side by side where there's more than one person, hang all the toe tags.
Yeah, every person in a side by side should have their toe tag number on that side by side. So.
Put it where you find it.
Yeah, he says put it where they can find it. And if something happens, it gets damaged, ripped off, find one of the support riders, we'll get you a new tag and get it put on the machine for you.
You guys sharp and go right when you're further needed.
Yeah. There is a no alcohol policy. None whatsoever during the ride. When you come into Wendover, there will be a cold beer or a cold bottle of water waiting for you, handed to you as you come into the parking garage. Like I said, no alcohol, no exceptions. It is a zero tolerance policy. If you're caught with alcohol, drinking alcohol on the ride, you will be traded.
And you will get a DUI.
Yes, these guys can give you a DUI. So, you know, we just don't want anybody hurt. Bottom line, we don't want anybody hurt. We don't want any bad publicity associated with the ride at Make-A-Wish. It would kill us. It would kill us if something happened that, you know, somebody was drinking and got hurt on this ride, and it guaranteed the news media would be there then. Oh yeah. So that's why we have the policy. New this year, it's something that I kind of struggled with. We have made side-by-sides. 18 and up don't have to wear helmets in the side-by-side. Anyone under 18 has to wear that helmet. So I'm a very pro-helmet person, but I kind of understand people's, you know, you make your own decisions. You are all adults here. So we live with those decisions. So that's new, but like I said, anyone under 18 in that machine must have a helmet on when it's moving. So you'll get one warning after that. You most likely get trailered, at least for a portion of the ride. We don't want to trailer anybody. We want everybody to enjoy the ride and have a good time, you know. I'm not going to lie to anybody. It's hot and it's dusty. There's places in August I would rather be riding, middle of August, but it's the reason why we do it. We do have fun. We do make it fun. So there's a lot of fun things that we do, and the camaraderie and the teasing. And yes, if you make a mistake and don't get fuel and run out 100 feet from the finish line, you will be made fun of.
You might get a sticker on it.
Hi, Kyle. And it's all in good fun. It really is. And it's that way. It's not just this ride. With this group, if you make a mistake, yep, you're going to get a nickname or a sticker or something for your machine. So, what did you say, donuts? Any other questions on anything? You know. Come on, Megan, you got to have something.
I got nothing more.
Is that your leisure going to be there?
I don't know. Yeah, no cannabis.
What time are we taking off again?
We're leaving at noon, so you make sure to show up at noon.
Alright, thanks. That means you have to wake up at 2 to make it
Oh, no, that was mean.
Oh, that was harsh. That really was harsh.
Hey, Megan, I'll come get you. You're
I am not getting up at midnight to put my makeup on. Sorry, you'll have to take me as is. Oh, you were talking to
I was
Megan.
talking to Megan.
Luckily, half the time I don't even wear it.
Oh God, please wear your makeup.
They're gonna change time later on.
Yeah, so that's just kind of the basics of what will be kind of happening over on the ride. We do have dead trailers that are going. If anybody breaks down, if you break down on the way out, we will get you to Wendover. What we do ask is that you try to make arrangements for somebody to meet you in Wendover and get your machine back. That way our trailers aren't loaded up. We have room on the way back. If somebody breaks down on the way back, we have room on the trailers. We have five trailers, and unfortunately, when a 4-seater breaks down, it takes up pretty much a whole trailer. So
And then you really get made fun of.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So yeah, we've got the dead trailers. We do have an ambulance with us. We have the search and rescue with us.
Steve,
Fuel truck.
radio communications will be available. We'll have on machines.
Yeah, we will have most of us in the club run radios. Pretty much all the support riders will have radios. So when you're riding, if you need help, look for somebody in a fluorescent green vest. Those are our support riders, and they're there to help you. Don't be afraid to flag somebody down. Even if you think it's a stupid question or something, don't worry about it. We would rather you stop us and ask us than make a wrong turn or have something go wrong. So yeah, LMR goes with us, and they usually carry belts, a variety of belts. So if you break a belt, these guys will change it for you. But I'm going to tell you, most of what they carry is for Polaris. So if you've got, a Terex, or I think they'll probably have some Can-Am belts. But if you're carrying, if you're driving something that's not like Polaris or Can-Am or something, you might want to carry an extra belt with you. These guys will change it for you, but the chances of them having your machine-specific belt aren't real good. Like I said, they mostly carry stuff for Polaris and Can-Am.
What time is the parking lot locked up on Sunday?
I think they lock the parking lot at about 10 o'clock, so
Mark,
we'll,
what time did they lock up the parking lot?
I think it's about 10.
10 o'clock.
so yeah, when we get back on Sunday, you know, you get loaded up to be out of there. If we're still there at 10 o'clock, we've had a really, really bad
On
day.
Sunday, on Sunday, they lock the parking lot at 6. Yeah, 6 o'clock on Sunday.
They
But we can call Mark and,
yeah, they'll have somebody there. I mean, they're not. If we got 50 outfits there, they're not going to lock us in. But if you're one person left there, yeah, you probably get locked in. So just try to, you know, make sure that when we get back, everybody gets loaded up and going.
The poker also,
Oh yeah, we also have the poker run.
poker run.
I don't remember the price.
$10 for a sheet, $2 for singles.
Okay.
Thank you, Christy.
So, anyway, all that stuff, when you do your registration, all that stuff will be there. The additional, you know, the poker, if you want to play the poker run, if you want to do the drawing for the, you know, the find the sign drawing for the Can-Am, for the RC cars.
We'll have the raffle tickets available too. Raffle tickets will be,
Yeah, you can purchase your raffle ticket. I knew that was going to happen. You can purchase your raffle tickets on Saturday morning, so you don't have to do it Sunday morning. A lot of people like that. Karen has spent quite a while pre-packaging in various different amounts of raffle tickets, so it goes a lot quicker. So again, you can purchase all that on Saturday morning if you prefer to do it rather than Sunday. Also, if you have any raffle prize donations that you want to bring out, you know, just bring them out, put them in the enclosed trailer, or give them to somebody. We'll put them in the enclosed trailer. We do have a lot of nice stuff again, a lot of gift cards and stuff. That seemed to work out really well last year with the gift cards. People like that. So, we have a couple different baskets from like Beans and Brew, and Chick-fil-A. Outlaw Distillery. Of course, we may have seen it on the Facebook page. We have the whiskey barrel, alcohol barrel that's there. So that's always a popular draw.
and it's full. Oh yeah, we got Randy's Pure Romance basket too.
I'll bring it.
I got
Bring it
another,
with
I
ya.
got another one
We
this
got
year.
another one
so.
for this year.
We can make that one gender oriented.
Any more questions? Anything on the Ride for Life? Okay. Moving on then. September's ride is at South 40 RV Park in Marysville. It's September 28th. Marysville, September
27th.
27th. So we're there the 27th is their Fall Colors ride that we support their ride.
They will be sending out an email with all the information so that you can get registered for that. You do have to register and you do have to pay for the dinner.
Okay. So yeah, if you participate in their Fall Colors ride, there is a registration fee and a dinner fee.
Yeah, we're going out the 26th, which is Thursday. We'll ride the 27th and the 28th.
So, okay, so the 20, yeah, we're going, we will be there the 26th. The 27th is a Friday. That will be, the club will ride on our own. And then on the 28th, on Saturday, is when we will support the Fall Colors ride at the South 40 RV Park. So yeah, there will be 2 days riding. October the 18th and 19th, I believe, is the Black Dragon Wash ride. We will get more information on that. Again, that will be a 2-day ride. And then Tickaboo in November. If you have not made reservations for Tickaboo, please get them made. If you've not been there, it's going to be a fantastic ride. One day we will do Poison Springs. And these rides at Tickaboo, the Poison Springs ride, you will have to trailer approximately 30 miles to the trailhead, but it's well worth it. Poison Springs area is where Butch Cassidy, that was kind of his running area down there. There's actually a place where his name is carved in the rock down there. Hopefully we can find it. So we'll do that one day. Both rides I would estimate to be probably about 90 miles in length. Saturday's ride, we will be able to ride right from the hotel area. Do we have the ticket for the drawing is 883808. Oh, which one do I need to get?
You're looking for 8837.
All right. What? And for those that are new here, we do a room raffle ticket or raffle. When we have our rides and that, we always do a barbecue, and the club supplies the meat for the barbecue. So this is when we raffle this kind of stuff off. That's what pays for the meat. So I have people all the time who want to give me money. It's like, no, you don't need to bring money for the barbecue. That's what we do this for. So we usually do a room raffle, and then on the rides we do a ride. I noticed we've got, I know you rode with us, but you're new here to the meeting, so I would have you stand up and introduce yourself.
I'm Greg Hand, and this is my wife Judy.
Welcome.
And there's Larry Buckley.
And I know they have a 50-inch.
We have two.
Oh, you have two?
We have a Can-Am and a Honda.
Okay.
We have one Can-Am and one Honda,
So-
not two.
Yeah. No, you got a 50-inch Can-Am, and then a Honda
1005 Pioneer.
1000 Pioneer. And I don't recognize you. You guys may have been here before, but
They are new to the ride also.
awesome.
Well, welcome, you guys.
Well, welcome.
Well, we have
And what kind of machine you got
on the talent.
on the Talon? How do you like it?
So we gotta be nice, don't dust them this year on the ride, guys, be nice to them.
So, we have a fun group, you know, welcome. We do have a fun group. We have a lot of rides. And
Kyle, tell us about our new hosting video.
oh yeah,
Kyle.
Kyle, you come up.
We're trying out something new. We're going to start broadcasting our meetings for those that are not in the area, can't drive out every month. So, and we have 2 new members. The one that's filming and his wife are new to the club. You guys want to introduce yourselves? Tell us what you ride.
Turn the camera around.
Gary Pack, I'm running the YouTube channel for the club. This is my wife Carolyn. We ride a CF Moto 50-inch 800.
We now have a YouTube channel now, you all know. This is new too. So, we'll start airing the meetings either Tuesday or Wednesday. He has to work, so it depends on how fast he can get it downloaded, edited, and posted. So, hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday of each month after the meeting, you'll be able to watch the meeting on the Facebook channel.
And if you've got GoPro video of our rides or your rides, feel free to put them on the YouTube channel. Anything you like.
Send them to the, it's a Utah ATV Association at Gmail. I have access, I think you have access. Anything that you send there, any pictures or whatever, if you want it on YouTube, any film, I can put it on YouTube. It's easier to go from YouTube to Facebook than Facebook to YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much for doing this. It's something we've had a lot of requests on, you know, because we do have members scattered throughout Utah County, Tooele County, you know, up north from that. So, you know, and they can't always make it to the meetings. So this will be a nice way for them to be able to still feel like they're in touch with what's going on. So thank you very much for doing that for us. And
I'll post links for the YouTube channel and for the new email as well.
And with that, if we don't have any other questions, I guess we'll conclude tonight's meeting. Again, thank you all for coming, and drive safe going home, and we'll see you all either Friday night or Saturday morning.